ceremony at institutions of higher education and a significant milestone for loved ones. For all to enjoy it, we ask that you not disrupt the ceremony with excessive noise. We understand your excitement, but please do not blow air horns or similar devices as they may harm the hearing of our guests and may keep relatives and friends from hearing the announcement of their loved one's name. Please do not enter the floor or block the aisles to take photographs or videos. In recognition of our degree candidates, we invite you to stand when the procession begins after this video. Thank you for your understanding and cooperation.
Lamar University's story began nearly a century ago. From the beginning, LU was destined for greatness. In 1923, South Park Junior College was established in Beaumont, Texas. As decades passed, South Park Junior College transformed from Lamar College to Lamar State College of Technology, focusing on engineering and science. This created the foundation for a future that would truly change the world. In 1971, Lamar State College earned its official university status. LU quickly grew with more educational facilities, degree offerings, and student population. With enrollment in the 1970s approaching 11,000 students, LU was becoming a bustling community. In 1973, the iconic Mary and John Gray Library rose 8 stories above campus, housing one of the largest collections of learning materials in the state. Attention was then turned to the growing athletics program. Construction of the Montaigne Center, the arena we sit in today, was completed in 1984, and to this day remains one of the largest indoor arenas in Southeast Texas and Southwest Louisiana. Growth and reputation continued hand in hand throughout the 80s and 90s, with numerous campus expansions and a growing, pride-filled alumni base. In the early 2000s, Lamar University set its sights on reshaping education with technological advances that brought the classroom outside its traditional 4 walls. Distance learning and online education became a strong option for thousands of students. Today, nearly 6,000 students enroll in courses delivered fully online with the same highly qualified instructors. Now home to more than 15,000 students, Lamar University continues to reach new heights and expand more boundaries while educating and graduating highly trained, motivated individuals.
There were years after I left that other professors know me and know me by name, so there was that camaraderie, and I think these professors generally more focused on the development of the student and getting us ready to go into a workforce.
One of the unexpected parts of being a Lamar graduate was the huge network of colleagues that I continue to be in touch with all these years later, not only in the local area, but also across the United States as well as internationally.
Aside from the academics being top-notch, the sense of community on this campus is worthwhile.
We know what Lamar graduates, when they show up looking for work here, that they're going to be ready to make an impact in a short amount of time.
When we look at people, we want to see work experience, we want to see extracurricular activities, and we get that from the people that we see at Lamar.
This is an exciting time of year. We appreciate your support of these graduates, and we appreciate you being here to cheer them on to this marvelous ceremony. This is one of the most enjoyable parts of my job, is shaking the hands of every one of these students that cross the stage.
So I invite you to stand with me and welcome the next chapter of Lamar University's story as they enter the arena floor.
Please remain standing for the national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. Good morning and welcome to the college commencement ceremony for the engineering graduating class of May 2017. I'm Srinivas Palanki and I'm the Dean of the College of Engineering. We are here to recognize and honor our graduates for successfully completing their program of study. As we honor our graduates, please turn your attention to the video screens and hear from some of the graduates of the class of 2017.
The greater the goal, the greater the sacrifice. There's been a lot of sacrifice in order to get to this point. What attracted me to the program was that the flexibility was there. I was able to meet all of my professional and personal goals, and I found the support nothing short of amazing.
This campus is really able to shape people's future, and for me, someone from an underprivileged background, I couldn't imagine where I'd be without the school and the people that I was able to meet. It changed my life. Here, I feel like there's long-lasting connections because of that sense of communities. Lamar University really did help shape my life.
You learn not just like the coursework, but going back to the professors have experience. They tell stories in class. You know, they're people. It's not like the stories are going to be tested on. A lot of people are like, oh, well, but this isn't relevant. But it is. And like, this is a time where you have to learn. That's your focus, and that's pretty cool that they tie in real life things.
It's not like they're telling me, oh, you know, the world is going to be like this, the world is going to be like that. They're not sugaring it up and sugarcoating it. They're telling me it like it is, and they're telling me, when you get onto this world, this is what you should expect. This is what you should do. That, to me, has prepared me for graduating.
One professor in particular, prior to interviewing for this job that I recently accepted post-graduation, and he gave me a lot of tips and pointers, and I had had his class the year before. It wasn't even chemical engineering, but we had built a pretty good bond, so he's happy to help me anytime I have questions for him. I would be safe to say that they're friendships as well. I can come to them with any problem, and then they can help me.
It really helps you hone in on what you want to be and who you are. Because beforehand, I didn't know who I was or what I wanted. Coming here helped me find that thing. I'm happy my career has a path. I can see it.
I think that I'm giving my students a better principle, because if I'm telling them to make a commitment to their education, they can see that I've made a commitment to my education and I'm twice their age. So it's letting them know that the process of learning is lifelong. I'm very thankful for my wife and what, she did for our family during this time, because sometimes I just wasn't available. Man, shout out to the kids. Now that this is done, Daddy can play. And I'm really excited about, spending more time with the family.
This truly is a great experience. I know because I've come from other colleges. The opportunities are vast. If you're willing to work hard, you can achieve really high. In fact, I've convinced my godbrother to come here. Hey, Johnny, thanks for coming to my graduation. Hope you're enjoying school next semester. Call me if you need me.
I went into college expecting nothing. I was actually first to go into college, so I kind of thought that I went in blindly. If they hear me say the words, I'm studying, they're like, shh, it's like a library in the house. Then they always give me words of encouragement too. And I think Lamar gave me the best experience I've ever had.
To be in the program or to be successful in the program, no matter if you're a face-to-face student or an online student, you have to have the commitment, the determination to get out there and search for them. What I appreciate about Lamar is they carried that same philosophy, yet they made it available for students that were studying online. So I didn't have any concerns. It wasn't a negative experience at all. It was very positive. I wouldn't have any reservations about recommending this program to other people just for that reason.
I can work with groups of people from all over the world now, whether they're older than me, younger than me, no matter what nationality they are. That's the biggest tool I've learned being here at Lamar, and that I'll be carrying with me for the rest of my life.
Being able to see perspectives from other countries is really cool. Like in class, we'll be going over a law, and somebody from a different country will say, that's not how they do it in my country. Just to see how different it is, and to see they stress different things are interpreted different ways. You really do see that with all the diversity we have in the College of Business.
I look at Lamar University as somewhat of an innovator, especially in the state of Texas. There are so many opportunities for anyone, no matter what their walk of life is, to continue their education and just be a better person.
Lamar can really help you become who you want to be. You just have to work at it. It's not going to just happen. But if you come here knowing that you want to do something, there's going to be people helping you left and right. There's scholarship opportunities everywhere, and the undergrad research, it allows you to literally research something you're interested in.
I am proud to be affiliated with Lamar University. I'm proud that, I'm an alum. The campus is beautiful. It's a great place to be.
I actually went and got a shirt that says Lamar University Alumni, and I plan on wearing that right after I graduate. I don't want to sound cliche, but give it a chance. Lamar has so many options. Just give it a chance.
Anyone that wants to pursue a doctorate degree, Lamar University is the place to do it. This university has made a name for itself.
Congratulations to each of you for achieving your goal. Would those receiving a doctoral degree please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. Would those receiving master's degrees please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. Would those receiving bachelor's degrees please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. We are also here to celebrate and thank all those who in some way helped these graduates achieve their goals. Certainly that starts with the parents of the graduates. Would the parents of the graduates please stand and receive our applause? Please be seated. Would the spouses, children, grandparents, grandchildren, and other relatives of our graduates please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. Would the friends of our graduates please stand and be recognized? Please be seated. Thank you for the support you provided to our graduates. Please allow me to introduce those on stage. Please hold your applause until each group is introduced. As your name is called, please stand and remain standing until all of your group is introduced. Seated front row on my right and your left are Dr. Kenneth Evans, President of Lamar University, Dr. James Marquardt, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Kevin Smith, Senior Associate Provost, Dr. Brenda Nichols, Associate Provost, Mr. Craig Ness, Vice President of Finance and Operations, Dr. John Bello Gunu, Senior, Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion, Dr. William Horn, Dean of the Graduate College, Dr. Kevin Dodson, Dean of the Rio Honors College. Please give our members of the Lamar University Leadership Group your applause. Please be seated. We also have members of the College of Engineering Leadership, including 5 department chairs and 2 program leaders. In addition to our leadership, we have 2 very special guest speakers. Seated front row on my left and your right are Mr. C.L. Ross, our special commencement speaker, Dr. Singwei Chu, Chair of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Ms. Julie Hammond, our student speaker and civil engineering graduate, Dr. Jerry Lenz, Senior Director of Graduate Programs, College of Engineering, Dr. Peyton Richmond, Director of Undergraduate Programs, College of Engineering, Dr. Brian Craig, Chair of the Department of Industrial Engineering, Dr. Harley Myler, Chair of the Philip M. Dreyer Department of Electrical Engineering, Dr. Liev Hasselbach, Chair of the Department of Civil and Environmental Engineering, Dr. Thomas Ho, Chair of the Dan F. Smith Department of Chemical Engineering, and Mr. David Short, Registrar of Lamar University. Please be seated. A very special welcome to Mrs. Cecilia Marquardt and Ms. Annette Beard. Our vocalist is Ms. Deborah Greshner, instructor of voice, and a conductor, Dr. Scott Depp, associate professor and director of bands, and members of the Lamar Brass Ensemble. Their music adds so much to this special occasion. Our readers for the names of the graduates this morning are Suje Mahale, doctoral student in industrial engineering, and Elohor Okine, undergraduate student in chemical engineering. I'd like to tell you a few facts about Lamar University. This information is for those of you who might be guests from out of town or out of the country, and local folks may hear something they didn't know about Lamar. Lamar University continues to grow in population with every semester. Our students come to Lamar University to get a world-class education. A great majority of our students are from Southeast Texas, but several students come from abroad. In fact, 11 different countries are represented here today. Today, we have 335 graduates. Out of these, there are 6 doctoral degree candidates, 143 master's degree candidates, and 186 bachelor's degree candidates. Today, we have a very special guest with us to give the commencement address. Mr. C.L. Ross is an aerospace engineer and serves as the Mission Assurance Quality and Flight Equipment Division Chief at NASA's Johnson Space Center. The departments Mr. Ross oversees ensure safety, reliability, and quality in everything from the commercial crew to advanced exploration systems. CL graduated from Lamar University with a degree in mechanical engineering and continues to exemplify Lamar engineering through his work at NASA, where he has been since 1984. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. C.L. Ross.
Well, good morning. Thank you for having me here, Dr. Polanki. Thank you for the great introduction. To Lamar University College of Engineering class of 2017, Dr. Evans, Dr. Marquette, Dr. Polanki, Dr. Chu, distinguished faculty, graduates, family, friends, my dear fiance Annette, who helped me get ready this morning, helped me select the right tie and suit to put on, but you can't see it underneath this robe here, but it was done anyway. Thank you very much. Before I start, I'd also like to acknowledge my parents, especially my mom, who's looking down upon me now. She was very instrumental in me being successful in finishing here at Lamar University. And also my children, Kristen and Michael, and my dad, who's also passed away. They were very instrumental in making me be able to be here today to speak with you guys. You know, it might sound kind of like a cliche, but I'm truly honored and privileged to be here speaking to you, some 300 plus College of Engineering students who are about to be moving into the private sector corporate world. It's a great accomplishment. You guys are brilliant graduates, and I know I'm standing between you and your degree right now, so I'm not going to keep you too long, okay? When Dr. Polanki asked me to consider addressing you guys for the class for commencement, I was truly surprised, but I was immediately began to reflect upon some recent conversations we had at a alumni dinner a couple of months ago. So, you know, many times we kind of go through life in our daily lives. We don't take time to reflect on our path and what we're doing in the current and the present. So I'd like to give you a little glimpse of my story. I've always been intrigued by science, engineering, mathematics, of course, sports and music, like most of you guys are. I'm a product of the Golden Triangle. I'm from Port Arthur, Texas. I went to Port Arthur Lincoln High School. I'm a member of the Omega Psi Phi fraternity, Upsilon Theta Chapter here at Lamar University. And by working at NASA, it was my dream job. You know, it's just kind of, I could not have been more adequately prepared through my experiences here at Lamar University, from the College of Engineering and the other courses that I took here, prepared me for the job that I do today. So Lamar challenged me on many ways and many levels in areas of maturity, manhood, scholarship, perseverance, and uplift. But these opened my eyes to what to expect as I move into the corporate world. So let me be a little bit more specific. And all the accolades that Dr. Polanki read, he didn't mention about 37 years ago, which I know probably don't look that old, but about 37 years ago, as I got through participating through the classes, that I was told at one time that I could not be an engineer, that I didn't have what it took. I wasn't able to complete the classes, that I should look for another path, another degree path, another area, another career. But that seemed to challenge my maturity and my manhood, so I had to go and look into myself to disprove that. I was also told that I couldn't make certain grades in certain classes, and I hadn't even been in the class yet. So that also kind of made me challenge me on the scholarship level. So you got to remember that I was not at that time part of the real majority, so I had to learn how to fit in as well as make the classes and do all those things that are required for academic professionalism. And not only that, my last semester of school, I lost my father in a house fire, so I enrolled in school, I rebuilt my parents' home, and I was able to graduate with a degree in mechanical engineering in December of 1983. Which is truly a blessing by God and support of my family. Now, of course, all those things are really, really crushing, and I had to make a decision either to believe it or disprove it. I thought many times about giving up and about buying into the suggestion that maybe this is not a career for me, maybe this is not my career path, maybe I should look for something different. But fortunately, I was blessed enough to pursue it and persevere through it. I did, however, find a mentor, like Dr. Brown, Dr. Price. I worked excessively hard. I made sacrifices as I took the less traveled road and my friends wanted to do something different. Like they mentioned on that video up here that we had a lot of gentlemen made sacrifices. So that kind of built me with uplift. So a lot of my fraternity brothers wanted to go do things, hang out at the Setzer Center and play pool and do those things. I had to go to the library and study. As a result of my sacrifices and perseverance and desire to achieve my goals, I was offered a job in engineering, an engineering position, and began working at NASA Johnson Space Center, less than 30 days after I graduated from Lamar University, and I've been there until today. I currently work as a quality engineering division manager with a responsibility for such programs as the Retired Space Shuttle, International Space Station, Commercial Crew, which is our new vehicle that we'll be going to Mars with, SpaceX, which you see that on the news, it's owned by Elon Musk. I also work with astronauts on a daily basis. All the spacewalks that we do, my division makes sure that the safety, reliability, and quality of that equipment is done at an immaculate level. Actually, we just finished a spacewalk yesterday morning at 7 a.m., which was our 200th spacewalk of the our entire agency, and that went flawlessly well. Also, to share with you, as I also manage, to show you just how great Lamar University is in terms of its engineering curriculum, I manage engineers from MIT, I manage engineers from Purdue, Texas A&M, Rice, University of Texas, Georgia Tech, Yale, and even Stanford that work for me, and I finished from Lamar University just like you guys have. So, I had a track coach that always would tell me, it's not how you start, it's how you finish that counts. You can always stumble out of the blocks, but you always can get up and make sure you cross that finish line, and that's what you guys are about to do right now. I know many of you also have been challenged academically and personally as you go through the curriculum here at Lamar. But you got to remember, since we're engineers, we like statistics. Only about 6.7% of the world is college educated. 6.7%. So you can imagine how each and every one of you have already defied the odds of a college education. So if you take that percentage and slice it down to how many are degreed engineers, that's approximately 3.3%, or 3.335 if you want to be accurate about it. So that means you guys have persevered through some of the hardest parts. So now you have to look to your future and the next phase of your life. By persevering to this point, your life means that you're already in the high achievers, and you should be very, very proud of your accomplishments. So as I look over the eager faces here, some of the key points that I learned and I live with are, always be true to yourself. Be astute enough to know what you don't know. Don't let anyone discourage you from your aspirations or your goals. And be confident enough to speak truth to power. So we shall all have, as we go through this life, we all shall have learned by traveling through different areas in our life. So some start out before us, some will finish a little bit after we do. But when it's all said and done in your travels, always try to gain new perspectives from the people that you see and meet, and strive to leave places better than it was when you got there. So I look forward to the day when your journey will bring you back to Lamar University to do a commencement address, because you all have that in you to do that. I know you will make a difference in the lives of all mankind, especially the ones whom you've had opportunities to touch as you go through this way. And you all will be successful. So at the end of this ceremony, as Dr. Polanyi mentioned, you should find your family, find your friends and your loved ones, and tell them how much you love them and how much you thank them for their support, emotionally, physically, and of course, from a college education, financially. So I'd like to leave with you a favorite poem of mine that helped me make it through the hard times. It touches on struggles, perseverance, confidence, facing adversity, embarking upon unexpected future, and of course, taking charge of your new lives and your new careers which you're about to embark upon. It's a poem by William Ernest Henley. It's called Invictus. Out of the night that covers me, black as a pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeoning of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. and yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate or how charged with punishment the scroll. You are the masters of your faith, and you are the captains of your soul. I'd like to thank you guys for this great opportunity to come and speak with you. May God bless you and your family, our great nation, Lamar University. And please remember, by all means, always be true to yourself. Be smart enough to know what you don't know. Don't let anyone discourage you from your aspirations and your goals. And be confident enough to speak truth to power. Congratulations again on your accomplishments, for being a graduate of Lamar University, College of Engineering. Go Big Red, and thank you very much for having me this morning.
Thank you, Mr. Ross. Now I would like to introduce our student speaker, Julie Hammond. Julie is graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, but this is just the tip of the iceberg to her success. Julie served as President of the American Society of Civil Engineers, Vice President of Chi Epsilon, and is an active member of Tau Beta Pi at Lamar University, and was just named Senior of the Year in Civil and Environmental Engineering, while being a wonderful mother to her two sons, Grayson and Jaden. It is my pleasure to introduce Julie Hammond.
Good morning to all the distinguished faculty and staff of Lamar University, graduates, parents, family, and friends. Thank you all for waking up early this memorable Saturday morning, May 13th, 2017, to help commemorate the graduates of the College of Engineering class of 2017. I'm honored today to have several family members attending my graduation that have served our country in the military. Could I ask everyone that has served our country in the United States Armed Forces to please stand and let us applaud them to thank them for their service. Now, to the spring 2017 Lamar University College of Engineering graduates, congratulations. Most of us can attest to a lot of sleepless nights studying, endless homework assignments and projects, cramming for exams, meeting with multiple study groups, countless presentations, and prayer, and then some more prayer. Did I mention we signed up for this? Today is the first day of the rest of our lives, and our hard work will soon begin to pay off. For those of you that know me, this will come as no surprise. There are 3 things you never talk about in a group of people. 2 of those things are politics and religion. Well, I will talk about those 2 today. Let's talk politics. Last year's presidential debate was intense, to say the least. Throughout all the heated discussions we had on campus, we civil engineering majors knew that if we were going to build bridges or build a wall, either way, we would have a job. Now, religion. My intent is not to offend anyone who holds beliefs differently from mine. With that being said, I would like to thank God for all the good and bad in my life, as it has shaped me into the person I am today. Thank y'all. God is good, for it is truly by His grace and mercy that I stand before you today, the prodigal child. Be encouraged that no matter what you have gone through, or where you have been, there is nothing too great to overcome, for the human spirit is far greater. My message today is to never give up on your dreams and goals. I've had to overcome many obstacles and work hard to get where I am today, as I'm sure many of you have. By no means has this journey called life been easy. I once heard that nothing worth having comes easy, and that there are no shortcuts to anywhere worth going, and success is when your dreams put on work boots. Let me start my story by sharing that I am a non-traditional student. I am in my early 30s, and I am a single mother of 2 handsome teenage boys. Thank you. I come from a family of hardworking and accomplished men and women who have set the bar high. They do not take well to excuses. They too had to overcome many challenges and work hard to achieve the successes they have reached. From my siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, my grandpa Joe Salinas, and especially my dad, Paul Hammond. My dad was one of the smartest and hardworking persons you would ever meet in a lifetime, and unfortunately we lost him this past Monday after a long battle with Alzheimer's disease. I love you, Dad. Along with losing my father, I lost a great deal of people near and dear to my heart these past 5 years while attending Lamar. I lost my grandmother, Beatrice Salinas, who in our last conversation during my sophomore year asked me, "So, have you found a boyfriend at school yet?" I said, "No, Granny, they're like 18, 19 years old, straight out of high school." Her response was, "Give them a couple years." I also lost 2 uncles, several friends, someone who was like a mother to me during childhood, my son's uncle, whom was my brother-in-law, and someone who was a mentor, spiritual advisor, and father figure to me, George Newsom. I would often call George on the phone on the way to school crying, telling him it was too hard. I do not know how much more of this I can take. It is too much pressure. And he always would remind me that pressure makes diamonds. I could not have made it through these hard times had it not been for all the love, support, and prayers from everyone around me, including my family here at Lamar. All my professors were more than gracious to work with me during these difficult times. They gave me words of encouragement, and I even received a hug from Dr. Chin. Aaron and Erica, words cannot express my gratitude. Throughout all this and while facing other challenges in and out of the classroom, I never gave up. I went on to become more active on campus with each passing year. My senior year, I received the highest honor of all my achievements here at Lamar, Student Chapter President of the American Society of Civil Engineers, ASCE. It has been both a privilege and an honor to serve Lamar as president of ASCE, and it has afforded me the opportunity to work with some amazing people. Speaking of amazing people, graduates, you deserve every reward that will come in your direction from the fruits of your labor. You are now a beacon of light to those around you. You did not give up. Throughout all the obstacles you have faced along the way, you have persevered and reached a life-changing goal. Continue with this zeal in all your pursuits, and you are sure to reach higher heights and will continue to inspire those around you and those who will follow you. Surround yourself with those who will encourage you and who believe in you. Remember, people are always watching. So in your efforts to bring hope to others, I leave you with the word faith as an acronym to demonstrate the following character traits. F, to be fearless. A, to be accountable for your actions. I, to have integrity. T, to be trustworthy. And H, to be honest in all your endeavors. Graduates of the Lamar University College of Engineering, class of 2017, continue to make Lamar University proud and do not forget your alma mater. I would like to end by thanking the two most important people in my life, my two sons. Without their love and support, I could not have gotten through this. To Grayson, my protector, and Jaden, my heart, I love you so much. Thank you for your love, support, and sacrifice. We did it. My family and I would like to extend our sincerest gratitude for the love, support, and prayers during this most difficult time. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hammond. Now a few words especially for our graduates. On behalf of Lamar University Administration, the College of Engineering, leadership team, and faculty and staff of your academic department, congratulations on achieving this very significant milestone in your life. Each of you has worked hard, made new friends, received guidance and support from your family, Lamar faculty and staff, and friends. This ceremony has three purposes. The first and foremost is to formally celebrate your achievement. The second is to thank those who supported and helped you along the way. And the third is to begin the next phase of your life. You will set new goals and pursue them with the same or even higher levels of dedication. My wish for you is that you set the right goals. Set them high enough so that you must work both smart and hard to achieve them, and then you'll feel that happiness that comes from seeing your hard work and excellent preparation pay off. It has been said many times that success is at the intersection of hard work and preparation. You have been prepared and encouraged to pursue learning as a lifelong endeavor. Always seek new knowledge because the world is changing faster than ever before, and change will continue to accelerate. So, your knowledge and skills will need continuous updating. Socrates said, and I quote, "The unexamined life is not worth living." Continue to ask yourself, if I continue on my current path, will I arrive where I want to be? Is my goal still the one that I really want to pursue? If not, set a new goal and change course so that you can be successful. We will now have the certification of graduates. President Evans, please join me. Will the candidates for doctorate degrees please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for all master's degrees please stand and remain standing? Will the candidates for all baccalaureate degrees please stand and remain standing?
At this very moment in time, I have the best job in this house. And here it is. By the authority vested in me and Lamar University by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System, I confer upon you the degree for which you have been certified, admitting you to all the rights and privileges which throughout the world pertain to those degrees. You have one last exam. It's a tough one. In keeping with tradition, move your tassel from the right to the left. Graduates, congratulations.
Please be seated. It is now time to announce graduates' names and have them come forward to be recognized. We will begin with the doctoral degrees, then the various master's degrees, followed by the Bachelor of Science in Engineering degrees in various departments. We are going to have the Order of the Engineer ceremony at the end of this presentation. Dr. Marquardt, please come forward to present our doctoral degree candidates. Dr. Hahn, please join me, President Evans, and Registrar Short on the front stage.
Thank you, Dean Polanki. I'm pleased to present the name of Arash Abedi and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Zhub. Mr. Abedi has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Harn, and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Engineering degree in Industrial Engineering. Mr. Abedi and Dr. Zhub, please come to the platform for the hooding ceremony. Well, we're getting it. Congratulations, Dr. Abedi. I'm pleased to present the name of Mohammed Yusuf Al-Tayyeb and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Zhu. Mr. Al-Tayyeb has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Bill Harn, and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Engineering degree in Industrial Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Al-Tayyeb. I'm pleased to present the name of Mohammed Appel Mahmoud and his department chair, Dr. Ho. Mr. Mahmoud has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Harn, and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Engineering degree in Chemical Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Mahmoud. I'm pleased to present the name of Pouye Razazada and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Curry. Ms. Razazada has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Engineering degree in Industrial Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Razazada. I'm pleased to present the name of Mohammed Ethanol Huck Rehan and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Benson. Mr. Huck has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Chemical Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Huck. I'm pleased to present the name of Abdul Qadir Razel and his doctoral advisor, Dr. Richmond. Mr. Razel has been recommended by the Dean of Graduate Studies and by the graduate faculty for the Doctor of Philosophy degree in Chemical Engineering. Congratulations, Dr. Razel. now we will proceed with the rest of the awardees.
First, we're going to begin with the students who are graduating with a Master of Engineering Science in Chemical Engineering. And the names are Mekan Hayatev, Hurma Hayateva, Akash Kumar Jena, Muhammad Alamin Miraz, Pradeep Murali, Vaibhav Negi, Parth Kumar Kirtibhai Patel, Muhammad Shahadad Hussain Sarkar, Rohit Vilas Shinde, Stephen B. Tiakor. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Engineering in Chemical Engineering. And the names are Raviteja Bopuri, Trilok Madamanchi, Amir Uddin Mahmood, Akash Deepak Bhai Pandya, Hardik Mangal Bhai Patel, Dilip Sharif Sheikh, Sai Chaitanya Vardineni, Veer Venkata Hanuman Swaroop Krishna Vuryuru, Tayyeb Zainali. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Engineering Science in Civil Engineering. And the names are M.M. Shakiul Haq, Benjamin David Kolkemir, Afifa Rahman. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Engineering in Civil Engineering. And the names are Juzbair Abbasi, Regina Maharjan. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Science in Environmental Engineering. And the names are Muhammad Ariful Islam, Hardik Kumar Vinodbhai Shrimali. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Engineering in Electrical Engineering. And the names are Mir Rahim Ali Khan, Sanket Gautam, Rakesh Gundla, Faiz Hassan, Jaimin Maheshbhai Katiria, Priten Vipin Patel, Valay Mukesh Bhai Patel, Unesh Pyakurel, Kandarp Jayesh Bhai Shah, Bhanu Pratap Sharma, Kusum Timalshina. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering. And the names are Sumit Pia, Abhishek Agarwal, Shimul Om Prakash Asnani, Devang Jagdish Bhandari, Tulsi Manas Chodapanidi, Parth Prakash Kumar Dave, Sai Mani Kishan Dut Doka, Sumit Sitaram Gavde, Hardik Chetan Kumar Golwala, Jairam Gudapati, Purna Sai Charan Gundabatula, Mohammad Kabir Uddin, Karthik Verma Kalidindi, Manikant Reddy Kalvakuntla, Sai Sravant Kancherla, Parda Sardi Manchi Kalapudi, Deepan Girishbhai Mistri, Rohit Ravindra Mithare, Joy Mahendra Kumar Modh, Abhishek Rajendra Kumar Modi, Sri Ram Kumar Pamerla, Yogesh Panathala, Bhaumik Kumar Pravinbhai Patel, Parth Pradeep Kumar Patel, Saurin Piyushbhai Patel, Tejas Dilipbhai Patel, Nikita Rajendra Singh Patil, Divya Singh Narendra Singh Rana, Raval Dilipbhai Devansh, Sai Ashmita Saragadam, Naveen Reddy Satyavaram, Darshit Kirti Kumar Shah, Ronit Divyang Shah, Tanmay Nitin Shah, Arvind Somasundaram, Uzairul Hassan Sayyid, Chirag Kirtibhai Thakur, Gunavardhan Reddy Vulipala. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Engineering Management. And the names are A.B. Abraham, Sri Sai Charan Reddy Ala, Kiran Kumar Damala, Anij Mangalatu Raj, Masilan Muppal, Sai Kiran Babu Navuluri, Apurva Rajesh Kumar Oza, Satyajit Pulapakuri, Ankur Gopalbhai Undhad, Chintal Vaishnav Akasadhu, Samant Kumar Yallagada. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Engineering Science in Mechanical Engineering. And the names are Hussain Ahmed, Divakar Mahendra Avte, Vijay Krishna Teja Bangi, Likhit Naluri, Deep Narula. Next, we have the students who is graduating with a Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering. And the name is Sai Prem Pottam. Next, we have the students who are graduating with a degree of Master of Engineering in Mechanical Engineering. And the names are Praveen Kumar Chakka, Satyam Shirish Kumar Golakia, Akash Bharat Kumar Modi, Dhruvit Patel, Dhruv Kumar Vasant Kumar Patel, Dikshit Sunil Kumar Patel, Fenil Kumar Dilip Bhai Patel, Hardik Govind Bhai Patel, Pranav Kumar Umesh Bhai Patel, Jayesh Prabhakar Pawar, Yangti Shah, Yash Hardip Kumar Sheth, Kaushal Kalpesh Kumar Soni,
And now we have the students graduating with a Bachelor of Science in Chemical Engineering. Abid Hassan Aicha, Mahanad Rabia Alhamdan, graduating magna cum laude Trenton Wade Allen, Al-Muhannad Ibrahim Basuni, Stephen Wade Beagle Jr., Christopher Joseph Cheek, Cole Douglas Clabo, graduating summa cum laude Elena Michelle Cole, graduating cum laude Donald Ray Dobson III, graduating cum laude Aaron David Gauthier, graduating summa cum laude Madison K. Hardy, graduating summa cum laude William Augustine Kelly, Shannon Danielle Kruger, Erin Michelle May, Connor Ellis McBride, Jesus Joseph McKinnon, Chad Austin Miller, graduating magna cum laude Micah Edward Murdoch, Maxi Chizoba Nwosu, Roberto Eduardo Obregon, Ismael Ochoa, Manisha Patel, Chase Cameron Pinder, graduating summa cum laude Austin Ryan Ross, Enrique Salazar, Erica Marla Salinas, graduating magna cum laude William Hamilton Ship IV, Rachel Nicole Thompson, Arthur Kachev, graduating summa cum laude Ashley Nicole Trahan, Ryan Joseph Trahan, Sean Allen Treese, Daniel Jacob Wilkinson. Kyle James Zagula. Now graduating Bachelors of Science in Civil Engineering. Miriam Hassan Abdel Wahab. Ahmad Mohammed Saeed Azarani. Clint Aaron Daly. Zachary Ty Ferguson. Madison Mackenzie Floyd. Jonita Francis Goodman. Julie Ann Hammond. James Donald Horn. Cassie Sue Colander. Nicholas Zan Lutz. Travis Ian McCauley. Eric Chase McGuire. Cameron E. Meyer. Diego V. Mingura. Freddie Osvaldo Ordonez. Molly Ellen Ross. Joanne Elizabeth Scarf. Matthew David Shelton. Tyler Donaldson Skinner. Berenice Villalpando. And now we have graduates with Bachelors of Science in Electrical Engineering and Mathematics. Patrick Murray Taggart. And now we have Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering and Physics. Graduating cum laude, John Joseph Pickren. Graduating summa cum laude, Jonathan Thomas Taylor. And now we have Bachelors of Science in Electrical Engineering. Graduating summa cum laude, Cody Alexander Allen. Graduating cum laude, Salah Al-Olaimi. Mohammed Jawad Al-Katan. Graduating cum laude, Hassan Abdulkhalik Al-Zaki. Graduating summa cum laude, Sean Elliott Paragi Anderson. Graduating cum laude, Fundamentals of Instrumentation and Control, Ivan Baragan. Taylor S. Bellard. Levi W. Bullen. Caleb Deese Buxey. Nicholas C. Carter. Graduating cum laude, Mitchell Connor Davis. Nicholas W. Davis. Graduating magna cum laude, Fundamentals of Instrumentation and Control, Jesus Diaz. Darren Lewis Easley. Graduating cum laude, Mason Reed England. Gabriel M. Espinoza. Paul James Falgout. Chigozirim Olebubechi Ike. Jordan Lee Johnson. Megan Lee Kemp. Megan Janae Muhammad. Travis W. Moore. Trenton Thomas Moore. Graduating summa cum laude, Lucas Joseph Moravitz. Stephen Dwee Wynn. Robert Kyle Perry. Angel Jesus Rodriguez. Grantry Gregory Mitchell. Conan Joseph Semyon. Graduating summa cum laude, Jessie Lynn Wells. Justin Lane Wilkinson. And now we have Bachelors of Science in Industrial Engineering. Hashim M. Amagrabi. Saleh Khalid Al-Sanani. Erica Diane Borrell. Dalawealth Chow. Nantadelia Duarte. Rocio Alejandra Hart. Mahdi Assam Hejaza. Graduating summa cum laude, Nadia Kulibaba. Graduating cum laude, Nikita Liss. Veronica Ochoa. Fatih Baha Omaroglu. Jessica Renee Rao. Kaylee W. Sanford. Graduating cum laude, Samuel Adams Walker. William Watson. Graduating magna cum laude, Caitlin Alice Wolford. And now we have Bachelors of Science in Industrial Technology. Zachary Paul Green. Austin Bryant Greenway. Ty Matthew Harrell. Miguel A. Hernandez. Yolanda Rochelle Minifield. Corey David Moreau. Graduating magna cum laude, Jeremy Paul Rayburn. Jennifer Wanjiru Waego. Jordan R. Wood. Daniel Rotimi Ogunwale. Ronald William Woodruff. And now we have Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering and Physics. Graduating summa cum laude, Megan Lee Lynn Campbell. And now we have Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. David Matthew Alman. Graduating cum laude, Devin Wayne Allen. Abdul Musen Ali Al-Najjar. Abdullah Altoum. Justin N. Amidi. Kaylin Parker Bailey. Zebo Lewis Beasley. Brandon R. Beaton. Christopher Jordan Benson. Mary K. Bergman. Richard D. Bradley Jr. Robert Keller Brush. Graduating magna cum laude, Kobe Shane Corin. Connor Douglas Culpepper. Stephen Gwynn Doe. Graduating magna cum laude, Justin Brian Doolittle. Tyler Ray Downs. Graduating summa cum laude, Adam Alexander Fodley Tice. Ryan Lee Frege. Graduating summa cum laude, John Daniel Gust. Gabrielle Christine Hagler. Jared Wayne Hampton. Graduating summa cum laude, Justin Ho. Matthew James Hunt. Alec Christopher Johnson. Blake Anthony Judas. Graduating magna cum laude, Matthew Scott Kelm. Aaron Spencer Laverne. Graduating cum laude, Anthony Edwin Malish. Graduating magna cum laude, Travis Luke McCall. Manuel Medina. Graduating cum laude, David Charles Michelson. Graduating summa cum laude, Travis Scott Miller. Graduating magna cum laude, William Russell Newsom Jr. Joey Wynn. Graduating summa cum laude, Lindsay Renee Page. David Israel Pipkins. Jose Kies Tomais Cuarta. Noah Ray Robertson. William Joseph Schneider. Alex Odell Spencer. Christopher A. Stelsey. Graduating summa cum laude, Andres Torres. Edgar Trevino. Brian Lawrence Turner. Diego Rodrigo Velasquez. Camden Dwayne Weaver. Graduating magna cum laude, Rios Honors, Thomas Leon Wendland III. Graduating cum laude, Kimberly Diane West. Evelyn Ray Williams. Wesley Wayne Wilson. Graduating magna cum laude, Jai Xuan Xu. Jack Zhao.
And we have a student who is graduating with a Master of Engineering in Industrial Engineering. And the name is Sanjay Kumar Gangadhar Katakonda.
All right, now it's time to announce the Plummer Award winner. The Plummer Award honors the baccalaureate graduates with the highest grade point average in the graduating class. Would the following graduate please come forward and receive your certificate and check? So there's money in here from President Evans. Sean Elliott Parigi Anderson from Electrical Engineering. Let's give a round of applause again to all the graduates. All right. In this part of our commencement activities, we celebrate the induction of our engineering graduates into the Order of the Engineer. I'll provide a brief history of the Order of the Engineer and describe the significance of the engineer's ring in the context of the responsibilities attached to our profession. Following the history, Dr. Liv Hasselbach will administer the oath, and I would like to ask that engineers among the faculty and the audience join the graduates in accepting the obligation of the engineer. Graduates, the faculty and staff of the College of Engineering join you in congratulating you on your achievements and thanking you for sharing the past 4 or 5 or even more years with us. You are the engineers of the 21st century. We are confident that you will be using the technical knowledge you have gained here at Lamar University to make our world a better place, and we will be taking pride in your accomplishments. You are now moving from the academic world where you studied engineering to the challenging world of practicing engineering. As you make this transition, you're about to take the engineer's oath and be inducted into the Order of the Engineer. The purpose of this ceremony is to call attention to the obligation of all engineers to use our technical education ethically in shaping the world around us. You have taken the first step. You have accepted the challenge of obtaining an engineering education. Now you are embarking on the second part of your journey, the practice of your profession, and you must pay heed to the obligation of the engineer if you are to fulfill the promise this day holds. The Order of the Engineer originated in 1926, when our engineering counterparts in Canada recognized the special obligation of engineers to one another, to the profession, and to the public they served. Based on the model of our Canadian colleagues, the Order of the Engineer was established in the United States in 1970. Those of you who are joining the Order of the Engineer today have received a certificate and a steel ring to be worn on the little finger of the working hand. The history of the ring is associated with the construction of a bridge across the St. Lawrence River in Quebec in the early 1900s. On August 29, 1907, when the bridge was nearly finished, the southern cantilever span twisted and fell into the St. Lawrence River. 75 workmen were killed in Canada's worst bridge disaster. An inquiry established that the accident had been caused by faulty design and inadequate engineering supervision of the construction. Work was resumed, but on September 11, 1916, a new center span being hoisted into position fell into the river, killing 13 men. The bridge was completed in 1917 and officially opened August 22, 1919. That bridge is still in use today. Legend has it that one of the twisted iron pipes from the first bridge was sliced into rings and worn by engineers to remind them of their solemn responsibilities to the public we serve. After accepting the obligation of the engineer, you will be presented with your own engineer's ring. You have to wear the engineer's ring in the small finger of the working hand so that it will remind you every time you sign a set of plans, contract documents, or design specifications of your obligation as an engineer. You must check and recheck your calculations before signing your name. Remember that the work of engineers has a profound effect on the health, safety, and welfare of the public you serve. The ring you receive is a symbol of the strength and continuity of our profession. The engineer's ring says to all who sees it, here is an engineer, a person with technical knowledge and, more importantly, a publicly avowed dedication to the use of that knowledge ethically, always keeping paramount the public health and safety. Each of you among the graduates, faculty, and audience who possess an engineering education and are willing to subscribe to the Engineering Code of Ethics is now invited to join the Order of the Engineer and accept the engineer's ring. Dr. Hasselbach will lead you in the recital of the obligation of the engineer. You must accept the obligation seriously and with pride in yourself, your college, and your profession. Please consider the words carefully and remember always that our engineering knowledge carries with it the obligation to serve humanity with complete integrity and honesty. Dr. Hasselbach, please administer the engineer's oath to our candidates. I would like to ask engineers among the faculty and audience to join the graduates in accepting the obligation of the engineer.
Good morning. Would those who signed up for the Order of the Engineer please stand and remain standing? Would all candidates for the doctoral degree in engineering please stand and remain standing? Would all candidates for the master's degrees in engineering please stand and remain standing? Would all candidates for the bachelor's degrees in engineering please stand and remain standing? Would all faculty members from the College of Engineering please stand and remain standing? Would all the members of the audience who are practicing engineers please stand and remain standing? For those of you who are standing, I would like you to join me in reciting the obligation of an engineer. The obligation is printed on the screens behind me and is also in your printed program. You will only recite the parts that are underlined with me. So shall we begin? or bolded on the screen. I am an engineer. In my profession, I take deep pride. To it, I owe solemn obligations. Since the Stone Age, human progress has been spurred by the engineering genius. Engineers have made usable nature's vast resources of material and energy for humanity's benefit. Engineers have vitalized and turned to practical use the principles of science and the means of technology. Were it not for the heritage of accumulated experience, my efforts would be feeble. As an engineer, I pledge to practice integrity and fair dealing, tolerance and respect, and to uphold devotion to the standards and the dignity of my profession. Conscious always that my skill carries with it the obligation to serve humanity by making the best use of Earth's precious wealth. As an engineer, I shall participate in none but honest enterprises. When needed, my skill and knowledge shall be given without reservation for the public good. In the performance of duty and in fidelity to my profession, I shall give the utmost. Please be seated. So now, those who have joined the Order of the Engineer, please place your ring on the little finger of your working hand.
Thank you, Dr. Hasselbach. New members of the Order of the Engineer, you will notice that the certificate you have received has a place for a signature, but it is not signed. This is not a mistake or an oversight. You are to sign the certificate because ultimately you are the only person who can and must assure that you adhere to the engineering code of ethics, thereby protecting the health, safety, and welfare of the public you serve, as well as the reputation and integrity of our profession. As we close, please consider these words from the Royal Bank letter. We in the developed countries live in the realm of the engineer. From the moment we turn on the water in the morning until we turn off the lights at night, we are surrounded by engineered structures, systems, products, and processes. We help to feed, shelter, clothe, transport, comfort, and entertain us, and allow us to communicate invisibly with one another. No matter what we do for a living, much of our own work is done with things made by engineers. The engineer himself or herself, the bank letter was written a long time ago, has faded into the landscape along with his all-pervasive output. We know the names of the sculptors and architects whose works grace our big cities, but who knows who actually erected the buildings and bridges, who cut the streets and installed the pipes and wires that make a city run? In any list of historical persons, engineers rank far below monarchs, politicians, and generals. The reason for this is simple. Engineers normally solve problems instead of creating them. And a problem solved is a problem out of mind. The fate of man, now more than ever, hangs in the balance, and engineers will play a crucial part in determining whether that fate will be blessed or cursed by the application of technology. Enormous problems still haunt the world, and many of those problems have been man-made. But if anyone can do something to solve them, it is the engineer, who has been working to make life better for people since the dawn of history. It is a huge responsibility to be placed on a profession, but then engineers have always managed to do things that needed to be done. On behalf of the Board of Governors of the Order of the Engineer, I welcome you to the engineering profession and wish you well in the exciting technical challenges before you. Would the graduates of all degree levels and all departments please stand? Please join me in congratulating the College of Engineering graduating class of May 2017. One more time. Thank you. Please be seated. Graduates, today you join more than 80,000 others throughout the world who are Lamar alumni. I would like to take this opportunity to recommend that you join with them by joining the Lamar University Alumni Association. Alumni membership provides continued involvement with the university, networking, and opportunities to help other students achieve what you have achieved. I encourage you to join this important arm of the university. Again, congratulations and thank you for sharing commencement with us. Best wishes to all of our graduates. Following the recessional, we will host a reception upstairs on the concourse level. All graduates and guests are invited to mingle with our faculty, enjoy refreshments, and maybe even pose for a picture or two. I hope to see you there. Please stand and join Ms. Gershner for Lamar's alma mater.
Lamar, to thee we're singing, voices raised on high. We will forever love thee, laud thee to the sky. We will ever need thee as our guiding star. To us you'll always be our glorious Lamar.